Yeah, look, it's prayer water cocoa. You can jump up on it now, you don't need the pogo. Yeah, we diving off, bitch, we about to splash. All up in the deep end, but we ain't up on a boat though. We gon' stir it up, some similar to cake batter. Headed to the top, no skipping steps and no ladder. These questions ain't some shit up on the street. Can't just walk around and put the faith inside myself. Got to work, stop the doubt. Trying to change the world, you better change yourself first. Living my life to the fullest, no round trip ticket on that hearse. I'm a star, so I burst. Entrepreneur, I got merch. Put your back against the wall and I can show you what you worth. We go in, we get deep. TLC the way we creep. Need a mop, need a top, cause where we spilling all the tea. This that prayer water, cocoa, keep me right in it weather. On my way to the promised land, can we get that together? Yeah, look, prayer water, cocoa. You can jump up on it now, you don't need the pogo. Yeah, we diving out, we about to splash. All up in the deep end, but we ain't up on the boat though. We gon' stir it up, some similar to cake now.
We back on Prayer, Water, and Cocoa Butter with another episode, and we got another segment of All Up in Your Business. But respectfully, we got comedian, friend, actor, and creator of the Game On video game tournament. We got that boy Anthony Dayo up in the building. Dayo, it's good to see you, baby.
Good to see you too, bro.
I see you spent some money with your Ross gift card there with the T-shirt that you got on the neck.
I got this from Ross, man. Like, I normally just get my draws from Ross, but you know they had to sell on tees. Look, the string coming out.
My God, good God, what are you doing? Jesus, come on, this is a professional show. What is the string coming out?
Bro, these are still your early seasons. Okay?
I don't know.
You bring me on season 10, I have a better shirt.
Right, exactly.
I have a better shirt.
Step your game up, Jaloi. This is on you. This is your fault.
The early seasons, bro.
Listen, I'm not even mad. I need to stop the hate. Yeah. I'm actually a Ross connoisseur.
That's what I'm saying. See
Respect.
What I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Respect. You ever fuck around with that Marshalls or that TJ Maxx or?
Nah, I go Ross.
Ross.
I go Ross. I'm a Ross. I'm
That's
a boss at Ross.
You're a boss
Ross
at Ross.
got everything you need.
They do.
They got T-shirts.
The cap is minimal.
Yeah. They got picture frames.
Yeah.
They
tote
don't sell
bags.
ironing boards though.
They
My shit was wrinkled. My shit wrinkled as hell.
It's all good.
But I did iron it a little bit, but I ain't got an ironing board.
You don't even need to do that. You should have just threw it in the dryer. That's what I used to do when I needed to iron.
You got a dryer in your house?
I don't.
Why you just saying throw it in the dryer? You don't even own a dryer.
Well, I mean, I can go down the street.
Throw it in the dryer.
I can go down the street.
Nigga, it's not even that convenient for you. See, there you gotta add that. Nigga, you should have just went down the street.
Uber. You gotta call an Uber to go.
Go get throw your shit real quick in the dryer.
All you got to do is go to Highland Park and just call the Uber and go throw it in the dryer.
I hate that LA got all these apartments with
it's crazy.
dryers and
Isn't that wild?
That shit is weird, bro.
I remember when I first came out here. And I would see the advertisements for the apartments. It'd be like, oh, yeah, hey, $1,500, $1,600 a month. You provide your own washer and dryer. You provide your refrigerator. You provide your stove.
What? That's what bro.
Nigga, what?
What are you talking about?
What's going on?
Refrigerator and stove? You telling me y'all couldn't put that in there?
You provide your refrigerator?
And y'all want me to pay security deposit?
Right.
No, I gotta put this security on the stove.
First, last, and deposit. It's crazy, man. Hey, great to see you though, my brother. How you been?
Bro, I've been good. I've been really good.
And celebrated a birthday?
I did. 2 days ago.
Happy belated.
Thank you.
Happy belated.
Older.
Wiser?
Wiser.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you really feel that way?
Yeah, man. I'm glowing. I feel like I'm glowing up a little bit.
I see you with the Run DMC bucket hat on.
You see me?
I see you over here. That's lit. I'm always mad about that because I can't do it. Like my head and the size of my head, I need like a small, and that just doesn't.
They got small buckets. This is like a small bucket.
No. They don't have small buckets for me.
I feel like you could rock a bucket, not like especially with them glasses. Like, yeah, you can rock a bucket.
Maybe do something. Nice. Yeah, I think I need hair. But yeah, I appreciate your support. I was actually in where was it? MacArthur Park. I need hair. I was in MacArthur Park. Anybody that effectively wears a bucket hat has hair on their head. They do. I was in MacArthur Park the other day shopping with bucket hats.
LL used to wear the bucket hat. He ain't never have hair.
That's true. But LL also has a very large head.
I don't think
he's got the cone head.
He do.
He got the cone head. Keep it real.
But what does that even mean?
It means that's why LL always wore the hat. That's where he was. The smallest
I know his hat is weird, but a cone joint? Like,
he got the cone joint. Yeah, have you ever seen him?
Like, is that a thing? Like, people got cone heads.
People really have cone heads out here.
He must be the only one.
You've never seen people with the cone head. You've never seen niggas really out with the sharp head, the sharp tilt of the head?
No.
Oh my God, they're real coneheads walking around. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah. He was in that movie, right?
He should have been.
The shark joint?
I mean,
Oh, you talking about coneheads?
I'm talking about coneheads. I'm talking about coneheads. I'm talking about coneheads. I ain't talking about the shark joint. I ain't talking about the one with Samuel L. Jackson. That was Deep Blue.
All right, Deep Blue.
I'm talking about conehead.
Come on, stop disrespecting LL. Come on, don't disrespect
LL is actually what we all want to be. I ain't got no hate.
At some point, at one point, yeah, for sure.
LL was that dude.
I know, still though. LL still is.
LL was that dude.
I'll be LL for a day.
You didn't won Grammys.
Yeah.
You have he's like Ice-T.
I like LL.
Like the 20-year career on SVU or whatever.
Like
He's
if
still
it
getting
was
money.
Like that Freaky Friday, you know what I mean?
Bruh.
I'll be LL for a day.
Actor. Think about how many rappers / actors have kind of had the career that he's had, Dale.
Nobody. Not too many.
Stop.
Nobody.
The big screen?
Rapper?
Like
No. TV shows and shit? No,
I mean, if we want to go super commercial, we can go like Will Smith or something like that.
But Will Smith, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but does he count? He does. He's a rapper.
Gotta count. Yeah, he's a rapper.
He's got to count.
Yeah, and he's from Philly, my city.
There you go.
So you know, I'm a ride.
So
I'm a ride with Will.
We can't disrespect him.
Will. Yeah.
We can't disrespect.
And he had the hottest show in the '90s. Like
he did.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. There was no hotter show.
Martin.
Not hotter than Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You crazy?
No,
you
Martin.
silly?
No, absolutely.
Martin was hotter than.
No, let's get into it. No. Martin was hotter than Fresh Prince.
Martin was funny. I'm not taking that from Martin, but there was so many elements, so many layers that Fresh Prince.
See, this is a Philly nigga. This is a Philly nigga right here. This is a Philly nigga.
I'm just saying. So many layers. He not giving you that.
He not giving you that.
He giving you some funny shit. Martin, one of the funniest people ever to do it or whatever. But we talking about family. We talking about Uncle Phil.
Right.
He ain't got a dad.
Carlton going through the right.
Yeah.
It wasn't black enough to join the frat.
Heartfelt joint.
Right.
Heartfelt. See, Martin ain't got no heartfelt episode. Like Fresh Prince is like a combination of the Cosbys and Martin.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, they did a good job. They did a good job with Martin, with Fresh Prince. And what I like about it is that I think one of the differences was having somebody like a quote unquote streetwise person like Will to kind of show because it showed like the rest of the nation, like, oh, okay, you got this well-to-do black family. You also got this other dude, and I think they blended it together perfectly. And that's why Quincy Jones is a fucking genius, because he knew. He knew with like Martin.
He did.
As much as I love Martin is my favorite show of all time, I agree with you on the fact that it's like everybody ain't gonna understand it. Everybody isn't gonna understand or be able to relate to the things that were going on Martin.
Yeah.
That was for urban.
Yeah. A lot of white people ain't watch Martin.
20 to 30-year-olds at that time, whereas Fresh Prince, everybody could sit down and watch that.
You can't go to just any random white person and be like, "Who's Tommy and Cole?"
Right.
You know Carlton.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know Carlton.
100%.
You know Hillary.
100%. Ashley.
You know Ashley.
Jeffrey.
They had Tevin Campbell.
You taking me back? I do remember that episode.
That episode?
Before we knew he was gay.
He was gay?
What the hell? You didn't know Tevin Campbell was gay as hell. Gay as hell.
Not as hell.
Oh, no, as hell. No, he came out with it. He came out with it. And salute to him. I'm glad he's living his freedom and flying.
I did not know Tevin Campbell was gay.
Tevin Campbell was gay as hell.
Damn.
Yes, sir. Turn up.
You know.
And listen, I'm all for it. But I definitely remember that episode. Damn sure remember that episode.
Yeah.
Song Sweet to her.
Passed out. That shit was hilarious.
In the kitchen, right?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That boy Tevin. Oh my God. Too funny. What is the biggest difference to you between Philadelphia, a place like Philadelphia, and Los Angeles?
The food out there, nigga. There's some Chinese food and cheesesteaks.
That's it,
bro.
So people are unhealthy and angry.
Yeah. Food it'll really fuck with your mood, right?
Yeah,
what
absolutely. 100%.
You think you feel good.
Right.
You don't feel good.
You're not capping. You're not capping at all. I actually saw this interview, man, with this artist, I think Tusi. This artist, singer, rapper Tusi, and he was on a podcast, and he was talking about actually being in Philadelphia.
He's dating
and how
a Philly
Philly
girl,
Johns,
right?
He said they're the worst. He said they're the worst in the country. He was talking super disrespectful about the women in Philadelphia.
He got hurt.
Is that what
That's
it is?
That's all it was. That
happens a lot.
Like, we're not going to say the worst.
Right.
I haven't seen all the women in the country to say that we got the worst women, okay?
How would you rate them? The women from your hometown.
I never been with a girl from Philly.
Really?
No, I have.
Okay.
I'm capping. Yeah, I mean Philly girls are dope. I mean we got different breeds too. We got Puerto Ricans out there. We got a lot of Puerto Rican chicks out there.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a huge Puerto Rican community in Philly.
Really? I like a Puerto Rican young lady.
Yeah, little Rican joints. I mean, I think we just got some real women, and they tell you how they feel.
Yes.
Tusi probably used to them chicks that's just like, oh, you taking me to that Fashion Nova?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think with Philly girls is just real, bro.
I feel you.
Real, like, yeah, we fun, bro. A
Y'all
lot of
are.
people from Philly is fun, bro.
Y'all
it's
are.
fun, just joking, do stupid shit.
Y'all are a different breed because I recall how we actually met. And it's amazing that we've been able to persist because I remember it was like, no, you're giggling and you did that because you were wrong and you were disrespectful. The first time I met Dayo, it was actually at my show, that young comedy mic that we had downtown. Yeah. And I remember that I thought long and hard about the outfit before I wore it, but I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna wear it. Yeah. And I wore this outfit that made me look like, stop saying which one. Dayo, when you called me the cat in the hat, remember your setting, like you were calling me the bald nigga with the cat in the hat outfit? You don't remember that?
You had them round glasses
I had the round glasses and I had the red and the black on and you called me the cat in the hat and I didn't know you.
You did look like the cat in the hat. What you mean you didn't know me?
I didn't know that was the first time.
But you know how it is when you're doing stand up or whatever. You gotta go up and you gotta, you know what I mean, break the room a little. I was breaking the room in.
You damn sure broke the room in, damn.
Easy target.
You damn sure broke the room in.
Well, in my defense, you know how you bring people up.
I do. I can
be. Bring you up. He gonna bring you up. But he gonna tell the people a little bit about you.
Anytime
I do roast you a little bit.
Anytime I do a comedy show, I gotta roast you before I bring you up.
What is that?
I don't know.
Where do you get that from? Like, have you seen like a comic? Are you like, oh, you know what?
I feel like with me, first and foremost, a lot of the comedians I have some type of relationship with them. You know, so it's like I don't want to just like go in on people I don't know to any respect. You know, maybe I did do that to you, but
you didn't know me when you did that. Exactly. I had to call you cat.
I'm trying to come at you. But a lot of times I know people, and I think, man, for me, I think it's something that I try not to be disrespectful.
Right.
And so I think it's something that sets like the comedian at ease, you know, and also the crowd, and just also shows like a little something. Let's go and get into it. And I love it because typically people do come back at me. Right. And I don't really mind, you know what I'm saying?
So you like roasting people. Would you do that? People. Would you do that if it was like a Kevin Hart or something? Like, would you roast Kevin Hart before you brought him up?
No. I don't think I would roast Kevin Hart before I brought him up.
Why wouldn't you roast his ass?
Because I just think that with something like that, you got to be careful. And here's why I'm gonna say it. Here's why I'm gonna say it.
If you gonna be roasting people, don't let up because it's Kevin. Fuck out of here.
Don't let up. Just give it a hard.
Fuck out of here.
Come with it, huh? Come with it. Right. And now we're bringing up Mr. Kevin Hart. Right.
Who's this dude?
I think what I would do. That's just naturally the type. I don't know. Maybe I would, but I would be concerned about it, just due to the fact that. Nigga, you could blow a big opportunity. You know what I'm saying? If this shit go, because here's the thing, I don't know Kevin Hart, but I'm gonna be honest with you, Dayo. The comedy game, and me and you both know this, is so niggas be in their feelings.
Oh yeah.
It's so like I remember doing that one time. There was a guy I didn't know, and I kind of like made a joke. Like he had like a R. Kelly set, and I kind of said something. I was like, "Damn, this nigga's wild." Like I was like, "The case is still fresh." I was like, "The case is still fresh," and you know, and he was. I mean, I just made a little quick. He took offense.
Right.
Like he was the host, and he just went off. You 42-year-old looking motherfucker, and I was like, God damn, nigga, Jesus,
why
you know?
Gotta be in my 40s?
Why gotta be in my 40s? And you gonna give me late 30s, nigga? Damn, nigga.
Damn.
So people get sensitive.
No, they do. I mean,
people get sensitive, so you gotta be careful. It depends on like how I know you, what the relationship is, and that's really what it is. It's not for me so much, Kevin Hart. What is my relationship with you? I think is more of it. Like if I know you, if there's been some interaction, you know, I can kind of chill, but I don't know. It depends.
Nigga, you scared. I don't want to blow an opportunity.
Nigga, I don't want to.
That's how you be talking. Opportunity.
Nigga, I ain't fucking up Kevin Hart, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga. If I'm on stage and Kevin Hart, I'm gonna bring him.
Y'all know him
right
from all the movies. introducing him like he's Johnny Carson now. Now you Johnny Carson.
You know, soul play. Big Daddy's house. And they go, what? Where do you think the line is? Maybe with something like that, as far as like, say you had that opportunity. Say it's Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. No,
I'm gonna throw it on you. Say it's a different situation. Damn, we heard about this hot, amazing, motherfucking talented actor, comedian Anthony Dayo. Where do you think the line is drawn? Because it's not even just the how you bring some, it's like the material too.
Right.
I've noticed, and even sometimes myself, like depending on the venue or the circumstance, I felt inclined to change my material.
Right.
And I was like, no, Jalord, you got to make sure that you're being yourself. Where do you think the line gets drawn on that?
Well, see, that's what I think. I think all the opportunity is just like you said, it's all in the material, right? Because it's like I can approach Dave Chappelle and talk to him and maybe get some advice and stuff like that or whatever. But am I really gonna get anything out of that besides the advice or whatever? You know that I'm not saying that the advice wouldn't be good or whatever, but like I think like I remember homies back home or whatever. I remember when I was working for this remember the All Deaf Digital Awards?
Yes, I do.
That Russell Simmons put together because he was trying to get us on board with having our own shit versus the Oscars or whatever.
I recall.
So I worked that event or whatever. There was a lot of people there or whatever, and Marlon Wayans was one of those people, whatever. And this nigga actually stepped on my shoe. This was when I first started, right? Like I first came out, like it was my first year out here, or whatever. And he stepped on my shoe, and I ain't say nothing to him. I was just like, oh, Marlon Wayans just stepped on my shoe and shit. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm in my head, I'm like, damn.
Did you take it? Did you find it disrespectful? Do you think he knew he stepped on your shoe?
No, it was cool. Like, I don't even think I might have got them shits from Ross too. You feel me?
Look at you.
I'm a boss at Ross, all right? I'm a boss at Ross. Look, so when he stepped on him or whatever, I just kind of looked at him like, damn, that was Marlon Wayans. He just stepped on my shoe type shit or whatever. I'm a comic, he a comic. Maybe I should say something, but what am I really gonna say? Like I'm new out here. Like I haven't really been doing comedy that long and shit. Then I tell my homies, right, what happened. They snapping on me. You know what I mean? What are you doing? That was the opportunity. You could have blew up right there, nigga. He stepped on your shoe. And I'm like, bro, this shit don't.
Marlon Wayans stepped on your shoe and you didn't say nothing?
Say nothing?
Right, exactly.
The fuck you out there for?
That's very LA shit. That's very LA. That's
but see, you know what's crazy? He from Philly. Like he was in Philly though. Like he's from Philly or whatever.
I didn't know that.
Like you know what I mean? He came at me, so I'm like,
I didn't know that.
To me, I'm just like, bro, you might look at that as a missed opportunity. Me, I don't, because I'm just like, I didn't have anything. What am I gonna say to Marlon Wayans?
Exactly.
Yo, I'm a new comic, bro. Put me on and shit. Like I don't got nothing to show you.
100.
You know what I mean? But I'm a comic. You a comic. You stepped on my shoe.
Right. Let's chop it up.
Let's, nigga, put me on stage.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
I really feel like you gotta do shit out here. You really gotta, build your material. Build your resume.
I agree with that, man.
Let that nigga step on my shoe now.
Right. Exactly. No, that's real, man. I think you got to be ready for situations and opportunities. A lot of people not ready.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I've tried to reflect on, and it's tough, because especially like, say, if you're dealing with comedy, no matter what level you're at, Dayo, you're all going to be in the same circle. Yeah. If you go into Flappers and you're doing the motherfucking like the bar open mic, nigga, you still may go over and look in the main room and David Letterman's over there. Yeah, or Craig Robinson is over there doing his set and on the piano or something like that. Or, who knows? Yeah. So it's like a lot of times we get caught up because we can see the success of all these other people. And we feel like I'm owed that.
Right.
I'm owed, nigga, you're not even ready for that shit, nigga.
Yeah, you haven't done it yet.
You're not even ready for that. Yeah, see, and that's a lot of things with a lot of people. We blow a lot of opportunities. It's not that you're never going to get the opportunity. A lot of times we get the opportunity, but we get it and we don't know what to do with it because we're not ready or we're not prepared for
and
it.
That's a place I never wanted to be.
Right.
I never wanted to be in that place.
I've been there.
You know what I mean?
I've been there.
Yeah, so
I've been there. And that's a tough feeling. When you realize that, you know what, I might have blown this situation. And so that's why for me, instead of, I used to be trying to run behind a lot of people. Hey, put me on this show, do this. And I still will reach out if I feel it's a quality opportunity, of course. Closed mouths don't get fed.
Right.
But at the same time, just like you said earlier, I said, let me work on me. Let me work on me. Yeah. Let me work on my craft.
That's it.
Let me work on my stuff, my content, JMJ Entertainment.
That's it.
So when that opportunity does come,
Look at my resume. Look what I've been doing.
This is what I've been doing. And not only that, I'm ready. You can stand on that. I feel good about what I put out.
Yeah.
We kind of spoke about the fact of you doing the Game On video game tournament.
Yeah.
Actor, you've had some commercials.
Yeah.
You've had some things pop off. Where would you say that is your favorite? There, your interests really lie. This is really what I want to do.
I've been thinking about this a lot. I could have a Craig Robinson career. It's funny that you brought up Craig Robinson without the piano, because nigga can't play music. But like, I'm cool with being like, oh, you know Anthony Dayo? And they be like, who that? And then they like Google, you know what I mean? Like look me up and be like, oh, I know this nigga. This nigga is funny or whatever. I'm cool with that. Like, you know, I don't need to be starring in the movie. Okay. That's dope if I do star in the movie or a show or whatever like that. But I'm okay with being the funny, you know what I mean?
Speak your piece.
Yeah, I'm cool. Guest star. Yeah. You know what I mean? I could be a guest star. I had this conversation with somebody the other day and they were like, Jaloy, that was one of the most important things that I had to learn coming to LA, because being not only comedians but comedic actors and actors there, I don't want to just do comedy either as far as acting. I remember my boy was like, yeah, Jewel, that's great, you're in LA, congratulations, you want to be an actor, or I'd already been doing acting. He said, what's your role? I said, my role? I said, what do you mean? He said, what is your role? He said, that is one of the most important things that you need to know, who you are. Because see, a lot of times niggas waste time. I remember, Dayo, when I was going out submitting for those leading roles. Why am I not getting the music video lead boyfriend? I don't get it. They're hating on me. Right. No, nigga, you're 5'8", you're bald-headed, and you wear glasses. Yeah. They're not hating on you. Yeah. You're not the leading role in that perspective. No, you're the nigga getting cheated on.
You're right, exactly. I'm the nigga flinging open the door and crying. You know what I'm saying? To me, you know. Yeah. Like, that's me.
That's you.
You got to know who you are.
Right.
But see, when you know who you are, that allows you to work. And that allows you to brand yourself. It doesn't mean that you like a Kevin Hart. He worked himself to the point, it's funny you bring him up, he worked himself to the point where it was like, he could be the leading guy. Yeah. He could be the leading guy. But that was due to the wave and the crescendo that he had through comedy. It was like a Martin, or you know, it was things that they had done prior to that to show that, hey, I can carry this. I don't know how it is in Philly. I know it's kind of diverse. Like, to be like dating, when I was coming up, to be like dating like a white girl, you had to be like an athlete. You had to be like an athlete or something to have the white girl. You had to be like an athlete.
The man had to be an athlete.
Yeah, you had to be like I mean, you couldn't just be no regular nigga just dating no white girl in no Houston, Texas. What the hell? You know, so I think it was one of those things. It's kind of
you think because the white woman looked at that person as like, that man is like, oh, this nigga got like potential.
100%. Oh, okay. I can bring this nigga home to daddy. I can't bring no regular ass black person just home to my family. At least this motherfucker, he ran for 1,500 yards and 23 touchdowns this year. This nigga's getting a D1 scholarship or something like that. You know, I think as it kind of moved on, because Houston, personally where I'm from, is a very diverse place, but no, that shit different out there, bruh.
See, hearing that shit make me don't even want to be with white women. When you say shit like that, I was like,
why you say that?
I gotta be a certain type of nigga to come to your house. You know what I mean? That shit corny to me. That be the shit.
Got you.
I be like,
I have to adjust, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I can't subscribe to, you know, anyone that's like that. It's like, I gotta be someone else. You know what I mean? To come to your crib.
You never want to do that, and that's definitely something that I personally can't tolerate for myself. You know, I personally can't tolerate that for myself, and I think it's interesting because LA, there's such a blend. Yeah, but it's such a blend out here as far as like the dating scene and what's cool, what's not. I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel out here there's a lot of the same shit. It's just kind of different. It's just kind of different.
A lot of the same
because
shit,
me personally, it's like I feel like I don't like the people that like they're almost if I'm gonna date a white girl, I want a white girl.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? I don't. What it means is that I don't want no white girl that's like acting black.
What does that mean, acting black?
Well, I don't want you.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
I don't want you dressing up. You talking a certain. I don't want you like acting what you think black is. Let me say that. I don't want you now. If that's who you are,
Right.
If that's just who you are, you grew up that way
Well,
or
now,
something
that's
like
what I'm saying. Now, are you taking them? Are you embracing them? Because I mean, you know what I mean. Obviously,
Probably
no
not.
one,
Probably
no one,
not.
no one likes
Probably
an
not.
actor. No one likes someone that's acting like something that they really not. But now
I'm probably not taking them. I'd speak to them though and see if we could conversate.
So you like them basic white bitches?
Listen, right? Give me them basic.
That's
Give me
what you
them
want?
basic. Right. You know. Well, I'm not
I
even
ain't
gonna
mad
say
at
that.
that.
I'm just gonna say that you know who you are.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say. You're not fronting for me. You're not fronting for me. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? You trying to like play off of something that you think that I like. That's all I'm saying. So you're more into black chicks.
I mean, man, look, I'm into my girl. I got a girl, so I'm not, you know.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, my girl's Latina though.
Is she? Mm-hmm. What is the key to maintaining a relationship out here in Los Angeles? What do you think?
Just focusing on the relationship. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit that you can get into or whatever, but you only getting into it if you go outside. See, I stay inside the house.
Are you a homebody?
Nah, I mean, I like going out, but I stay in the house because I'm in a relationship.
Wow.
Okay. Don't hit me up talking about when we going to the party.
Hey,
clubs,
Dayo,
like
the hoes, don't hit you with that.
Because that's just trouble.
All right, well, let me delete this text message that I was about to send you.
Oh, but where you going though? No, seriously though. Like, I mean, I think it's just more so focusing on a relationship and really building something and wanting to build something with someone, right? You know what I mean? I mean, to the vibe. I mean, communicating. You know, keeping it spicy in the room. You know.
Okay, all right.
I keep it spicy. You feel me? Swings and shit. You sliding boards.
For real?
That shit look like a playground.
No cap.
No, I ain't playing with you.
Wow. Some people they keep it simple. I'm more of a
simple.
I'm more of a simple. I kind of keep it a little simple. Let me get my handkerchief.
You see the cover of your joint.
Exactly.
Like shorty eating your butt. What do you mean, shorty?
Jalor, you're getting your ass ate out on the cover of your artwork. What do you mean you keep it simple,
bro? Come on.
You're disrespectful. Yeah, I'm not for all that. I'm not for all that. I'm not for the spitting in your mouth. I don't like all that. The choking.
You ain't in the choke. All girls like being choked.
I mean, to a certain extent, I'm gonna give you a light choke, but I ain't trying to catch no case or none of that fuckery. No, I'm not.
Too crazy. It's a light choke.
A light choke is probably you just you're not really flexing. You probably got one hand on the body. Two hands you're doing too much.
Holding her. You just holding her.
I'm just holding the throat. I'm not choking. I'm just holding the throat.
You might as well just keep your hands to yourself then. you gotta fucking grab that. What are you talking about? Ain't eating no ass neither.
Come on, Dayo. Come on. What? Yes. I am. No, yeah, absolutely. 100%.
There we go.
I may be a Christian, but I ain't no fool. I may be a Christian, but I ain't no goddamn fool. No, I've been doing that for a while, quite some time.
Oh, did you?
But
you freak boy. What are you talking about?
Been
doing this for a while.
Been doing this for a while.
I've been eating asses.
Are you for or against getting a vaccine?
I'm pro-choice, man.
Are you pro-choice?
I'm pro-choice, man.
Really? So
I'm vaccinated, but I mean, I'm pro-choice.
You're not going to get upset about the people who are not, because I've seen some people who are not vaccinated.
No, I'm pro-choice.
Why did you decide to do it?
Nigga, I got sick one time. That shit was
okay.
I was like, oh yeah, let me get two of those.
Let me get two of them things. Let me get two of them.
Come back next week, nigga. I'll be back.
Let me get two of them things.
Get two of them things.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I don't know. And then I mean, like, everything, bro. Like, shit be asking for it now. They be like, yo, you want to do this school? You gotta have vaccinations and all that. So I'm like, all right, bet, say that.
What for you has been, Dale? With that being said, what for you has been the toughest and the best part of the pandemic so far?
We still in the pandemic?
I mean, technically, right? I mean, I guess, are we coming out? Are we?
The toughest?
I guess.
Well, I don't know. The pandemic wasn't that tough for me.
Okay.
Because before the pandemic, I booked a commercial with Snoop Dogg. And, like...
Congratulations.
Appreciate that.
Yes, very dope.
And that shit, I guess because of the pandemic, they weren't able to shoot any more commercials and shit, so they kept running.
Okay.
And running.
More and more money.
Running.
Turn up. And
them checks kept coming.
Turn up.
Coming.
Yes, sir.
So I was good. I was like, actually, my 2020 might have been my favorite year of my life.
That's awesome. I celebrated with you.
Yes, you did.
Actually, I came through to your birthday party
my birthday.
Hey, that might have been one of my favorite parts of the pandemic, baby. Hey,
Talk
we
to me nice.
we turned up in that hoe.
Did we not?
We turned up in that hoe.
Did we not?
It went down. It went down.
And you caught you caught the second half of the birthday. The first half was at the pool.
I heard.
In the rooftop. You know what I mean? But you caught the second half at the W.
I caught quite a bit though. That was, woo, bro. That was phenomenal.
Yes,
that was
sir.
phenomenal. We
That's
had a
what
ball.
I'm saying, bro.
We had a ball. You just celebrated your birthday, right?
I didn't really do like the shit was so crazy last year. I was like, I'm chilling this year.
Happy belated.
My birthday, 2 days ago.
Happy belated. You took it easy.
I took it easy.
You took it easy.
I was still recovering.
Let me finish by asking you. You said it wasn't that bad. The pandemic wasn't that bad. You were blessed to be able to have some commercials, some money still coming through and stuff like that. Was there anything that you took / learned that you took with you kind of like just for life-wise or 2021?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I learned a little bit of a few things, stocks and shit. I started learning about stocks and investing and stuff like that or whatever. So I took a lot of that out. I actually met my girl now or whatever from the pandemic, so that's dope. You know what I mean? I mean, too, like personal, like just personal internal shit, like, you know, just kind of like, you know, putting me first. You know what I mean? And working on me and like, you know.
I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear that.
How am I starting my mornings? You know, so I'm more conscious of things like that or whatever. Like, you know, am I breathing in the morning? If I'm reading my self affirmations, you know what I mean? Like these things is like very important to me. And start my day off right. You know?
Do you have a schedule or a routine?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I feel like everyone should.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone should have some sort of routine.
I agree.
That really gets them started for the day. You know?
I agree.
Or any point of the day or whatever.
What's yours?
First thing I do is breathe 5 times. Like, I'm in the bed. All my first 2 things is in the bed. So I breathe in the bed and then I stretch in the bed. And my stretch is petty. I got some petty ass stretches because I don't want to do shit too. Like, I feel like anytime the thing becomes, it feels like work, you're not going to do it.
Yes.
Breathing, how the fuck can't you breathe?
Facts. Right.
How can't you do that? You know what I mean? How can't you not stretch a little bit? Like, you put, you know, while you're in the bed. And then I'll read a page of a book. Yeah. And then I write 1 self-affirmation. Okay. And then I write 5 things or whatever that I'm going to do for the day. And that's my 5 things for the day.
Okay. I'm a little bit of a, what do you call it when you just, spontaneous. I'm a little bit of a spontaneous person.
Well, why you ain't spitting in shorty mouth then? Mr. Spontaneous.
Mr. Spontaneous,
you
right?
Listen to this shit like.
You right.
Nigga alive.
Hey, this nigga's alive.
This nigga's alive.
You ain't spontaneous, nigga. You ain't spontaneous at all. You right. Oh my God, I got work to do, but
go ahead.
For me, it's kind of one of those things that that's something that I've definitely had to work on. And it's interesting. I got a life coach. Wow. And we had started talking about that. A lot of the things that you're talking about, the self-affirmations, meditation, the 5 breathing, you know, doing the 5 breathing steps and doing those things kind of before you get your morning started. That's something that I've taken up as well, Dale. So that's incredible to hear. And I feel like you can get things done, but when you don't have a plan, it's like, what are you doing? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I find that when I don't have a plan, I just kind of go back to the like, I'm just doing the mediocre stuff. Yeah. Right? It feels messy. Like I get to work and I do this. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's like all the other things that I kind of set up. Yeah. I don't have that. Right. And I've been a person that I've allowed people to break my plans in the past before. Same. As well. I had to get stronger on when I say I'm going to do something. Not only trying to tell other people, hey, when I say I'm going to do something, I do it, but also holding myself accountable because I've allowed other people, oh, boo, I got this to do. Like, I've never, like, missed a comedy show or done those things, but just different things that you know you should be working on. Right. Hey, this shit call, let's go out here, let's do this. Oh, I'm going out here, go do this. And it's just, that's definitely one of the biggest things for me during the pandemic, that I looked at the circle of people that I've kept around me. Right. And how much they've helped out or benefited me. Yeah. There are so many people that I've spent times with, Dale, done drugs with, kicked it with, hit the club with. I couldn't even tell you their motherfucking name right now. Yeah. I couldn't even tell you their name. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get a different mentality as far as like routine. And I think getting a life coach, you know, allowing me to expand my thought process was one of the best things that I did during the pandemic. Wow. So that's awesome to hear.
I love that you brought out life coach because there's a lot of people that don't know about life coaches. I told my one homie about life coaches. He said, what the fuck is that? Yeah. Like, a lot of people don't even know that's a thing.
Yes, sir.
So that's good that you brought that up.
It is, man, because I didn't really feel that I needed therapy, and I mean, I don't think maybe therapy to some degree would.
You may.
You're right. But I think the thing for me, the balance or the bargaining factor was doing the life coach thing.
Yeah, no, that's dope.
Because it wasn't, I felt like, I need to talk to somebody about therapy. I got these deep-rooted issues that I have pain about. But there were certain things in my life that I wasn't there yet, and I wanted to figure out, I didn't quite know how to get there. I wanted to figure out why, the thought process behind it. So having a life coach, man, that was a benefit for me.
Right.
And I encourage anybody, whatever help you feel you need, whether it be therapy, whether it be life coaching, or whether it just be you, man, changing your mentality. I respect that. And I always ask everybody, man, show prayer water and cocoa butter.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? The origin and the thought process behind that, man, is a, Southern old school mentality about, how we get these new age problems solved and fixed and how they lead to conversation. But things that have just kept me steady, that have been constants in my life, and things that I hold, as far as morally for you, what has helped you to continue to be yourself, continue to grow, continue to have the faith in yourself and continue to improve? What are the things for you, whether it be, family, lessons you've learned, somebody you've spoken to, something that's happened to you? What is it for you that has allowed you to persist?
That's a good question. Like, it's something that I feel that's in me that just makes it, I just want to do more for myself.
Yeah, man.
I think coming from like where I came from, I didn't really have much.
Yeah.
So it's just that burning fire like inside me that just keeps me going and just like, yo, you gotta have more. You gotta do more. You gotta be great. You know what I mean? So it's I would just say it's something internal in me or whatever. Like, so and I ain't really see no one around me have it. For the exception of shit that I probably seen on television.
Yeah.
But it was just that. It was just like, yo, I want more than Philly. Philly's crazy. Like,
yes.
I wanna get out. I wanna do more. I don't know exactly what it is. I mean, it was a homie that was just like, yo, you probably should do comedy.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess friends did support it, this way.
Yes.
It helped or whatever.
So a desire for more.
A desire for more.
Desire for more.
A desire for more. Perfect.
Okay.
Can I say this one thing?
Absolutely.
So you like basic white women?
Listen, I told you, right?
I don't want y'all to use the B word. I don't want y'all to use the B word, though, because I said the B word earlier, so I wanted to switch it up.
I like white women that act like themselves. Don't be even a black. I don't want no black girl. I don't want no black girl that's like, I can take anybody that is themselves. Like, I hate that because I've been accused of talking white and doing things like that. I've dealt with that in life and stuff like that. So I don't care what you talk like. It's for me, it's about who you are. It's a certain type of person.
Yeah.
That is trying to be something they're not. They're trying to be fraudulent.
Yeah.
And I can smell that. I don't want your ass around me. And I feel like that, like a lot of black dudes who are insecure about themselves and who can't really deal with dealing like a woman of ethnic, who's actually a minority or ethnic. They go for this. But at the same time, it's like, okay, she got the fake fat ass, the lips, that she talking a certain way. And it's like, bro, you could have just talked to a black chick or something like that. So for me, it's like, I mean, if you basic, listen, what you really bring it to the table for me.
Facts.
What you bring it to the table.
I like women with struggle.
Struggle? Really?
Yeah, you gotta struggle a little bit.
You don't think that might lead to a problem with the relationship?
Okay. We both came from struggles. We understand each other. Understanding. There, you know what I'm saying?
Partnership.
Yeah. That's why my chick Mexican, you know what I mean? She know the struggle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She can relate.
Yes, sir.
I see some struggling shit. She like, yup. You feel me?
Right.
You can't do that with Betsy.
Is that right?
Betsy like, huh?
Me and Betsy used to talk. Betsy said, huh? This has been a great interview.
Yeah,
I appreciate your time, Day. I truly, truly do, man. We're going to make sure to put all your information up and so people can continue to support and follow you. But, man, as we come to a close, bro, what do you want your legacy to be? What do you want if you could be a fly on the wall at your funeral? And I'm not talking about at the service. I'm talking about where niggas really talk.
Yeah.
And when they eating and they really talking about what type of person you were. If you could be a fly on the wall, what would you like people to be saying about you?
I would say that I would like people just say he was a fun person. Like, he's just a fun guy. Like, you know what I mean? And he left us with a lot of funny content.
Yes.
As long as I can leave the world with some funny.
You've already done that.
Yeah, you know. But
You've
I
already
want to
done
do
that.
more. Like a lot to be like, you know, a lot more people can see, you know, what I've left for the comedy world when that time comes, you know.
Yes.
That's my whole thing. Just like adding something to the already comedy pot, you know.
Yes.
Of comedy gods, you know, just like having my little piece, like, or maybe bigger piece. Let me stop, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's basically it.
That's dope, man. I commend you on that. And it's funny, one of the things we were talking about your party, Dayo, you don't get enough credit. You act a certain way. You came in here with, you know, with the white tee, with the neck askew, and the bucket hat, the neck askew. Yeah. But you are a great bringer together of people. Yeah. Your birthday party, bro. Yeah. Nigga, I thought I was at a rave. Nigga, it was so Elise, who I met, who I've actually worked with. I did a show, put her on. I mean, so many people that I've met, man. Where does that come from with your background? Probably not looking like that. You being so accepting of people. Nigga, it was, I know. Nigga, what the hell? Gay, trans, black, white.
Love them all.
The hell? What the? Nigga, I was clutching my wallet in that motherfucker up in the West.
You had your shirt off.
Hey, that was you. That was you. No, that was you. That was you.
You had your shirt off a little bit?
Hell no, I didn't have my shirt off. That was you at the party, Dale. Inside with your shirt off. I was.
You ain't had your shirt off?
Don't try to put me in that, Dale. You've been looking at my artwork and you've been disrespecting me. Don't try to put me in that. It was the artwork. Where does that come from, man? You being able to kind of have that together like that?
I think good people just attract other good people. You know what I mean? And then like, and good people also, they discard negative people, right? So it's just like, I think it's just that. Like, you know, I'm a good person. You know, I at least try to be. I know I'm a good person. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
I think it just attracts other good people. Like, yo, this person is dope. This person is good people, whatever. And then also, we know that too. Like, I know, like, all right, this person is. Now, I'm not saying there aren't anyone in my camp that won't. You know what I mean? You know, you might not want them at the party. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? They're probably a little too much for the party. You know what I mean? But you know, I mean, like, as far as like putting just good energy and good vibes, and that's easy to me. Like, well, that's awesome. Easy. Yeah.
Well, you do a great job of it, brother. Once again, Dayo, salute, big dog. I appreciate you, man. If people want to keep up with you, my brother, find you, support what it is that you have going on, and find out about Anthony Dayo and all the amazing content and things that you're doing. Where's the best way to keep up with you?
Anthony Dayo on all platforms.
All social media?
Yeah, all social media.
At Anthony Dayo. Okay, turn up.
Yep.
Listen, it's been another episode of Prayer Water and Cocoa Butter, all up in your business, but respectfully. It go down with that boy Anthony Dayo. I'm about to go find me a basic white woman that knows who she is and go on about my day. But it's your boy, your Lord, man. Y'all know where to find us at Prayer Water and Cocoa Butter, man, on all streaming platforms. Turn up. Look what it do, just telling the truth. Yo mama getting jiggy, we raising the roof. Do my little dance, get paid in advance. I'm a cheap bastard, but splurging the booth. Look what it do. 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 Look what it do, look baby, who knew? We're like a dog watching dreams come true. Raising at Houston, Cadillacs cruising, South riding red in the North Candy blue. Baby, I'm blessed, no sneeze, a high shoe. Been dating a little Asian, bro, high cool. I like them thick, but I'm more concerned if you loyal, cause you need your heart to be true. Not a Boy Scout, but staying prepared, not a piece of meat. Have some respect when you stare. Do what I do, keep everything moving. They want electric all up in my chair. I'm off the chain with no leash. Top 5, and that's just at least. Could've told, but no, I'll never speak. Groundhog Flow got this bitch on repeat. Look what it do, just telling the truth. Yo mama getting jiggy, we raising the roof. Do my little dance, get paid in advance. I'm a cheap bastard, but splurging the booth. Look what it do. 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 No ma'am, I don't sip codeine, but this kush so call it bedtime. Had epiphany that it was in me the whole time. Ain't here to flex it all, man. Little shit, look, let me quit. This what it do, but you already knew. Hot as a Cheeto and cold as the flu. She digging your boy. Digging your boy. She fucking with you. She fucking with you. Researching myself. Researching myself. Can't trust all the news. Can't trust all the news. This slapping like violence. Slapping like violence. I need me a rider. I need me a rider. Ain't in the withdrawal. I'm making the